Now, when you repeat things over and over again, it imprints in your muscle memory. How will you memorize all those things, and that too in a sequence? By creating a memory palace. So the next thing we're going to learn is the chain system or the peg system. On the sofa is a 9-foot tall teddy bear. Number 3 sounds like a tree. Number 4 sounds like a door. You can also use this to memorize phone numbers. Hello everyone. Today's video is going to be very interesting because today I'm going to give you some really interesting tips and some really interesting techniques to improve your memory. We are also going to do some really fun exercises, so stay tuned till the end of this video. Now, without any further ado, let's start this video. Now, memory, it plays a very important role in our lives. We do have to memorize a lot of things in our day-to-day lives. Now, subconsciously, we do remember a lot of things without even doing anything. But consciously, we do have to memorize a lot of things which are helpful to us. For example, in our day-to-day lives, we meet a lot of people and we do have to remember their names. Students, they have to memorize their entire courses. Shopping lists, that's very important, right? Although we do have our phones on us, but it's not really feasible taking out our phones for each and every object. We do have to memorize some of those, and that becomes a big task. For mentalists like us, we do have to memorize a lot of things, like for example, an entire sequence of playing cards. So memorization is very important for us. Memory is very important for us, but also it is a difficult task to achieve really quickly. So I'm going to give you some tips that will help you improve your memory, will help you improve your memorization skill, and also there are some really interesting techniques which you can apply in your day-to-day life. Now, the first and the very important thing that you need to do to memorize things is repetition. Now, when you repeat things over and over again, it imprints in your muscle memory, which is why practice is very important in magic and mentalism, that I always say. Like practice, practice and practice till it imprints in your muscle memory. So same thing is applicable for memorizing a lot of things. For example, names. Let's say, for example, you meet a person for the very first time and they say, "Hi, I'm John." Okay. Now you have a lot of names in your minds because you know a lot of people. How will you remember that name? You'll repeat that name over and over again. When that person says, "Hi, I'm John," you say, "Hi John, how are you doing?" "So John, tell us, how was your day?" Repeating the name over and over again helps you memorize that. And also, one more thing that will help is attaching that face to that name. And you can do it in a very creative way possible. For example, you can see John has a beard. Then you can make a character in your mind, a funny character in your mind with the name John who has a beard. That's just one of the examples that you can do. The next time you meet that person with a beard, you'll say, "Hi John, how are you?" And since you have repeated in your mind over and over again, John, 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 you'll remember that person's name is John. So repetition is very important. This is something that I learned when I was in college. What I used to do was, when I came home from the lecture, I immediately sat down without even resting, and I used to take a fresh notebook and used to write down whatever was taught in the class. I used to do that once, I used to do that twice. Same thing the next day, same thing the next day. And by the end of the session, I had 3 or 4 identical notebooks of the same kind. What I mean to say is repetition, the way I repeated each and everything, that the entire course was imprinted in my muscle memory. So repetition is the very first thing you need to remember in order to memorize a lot of things that you have. For example, a shopping list. When you see a shopping list, I'm talking about repetition, and I'm also going to give you a very easy technique you can remember the shopping list. But when you have a shopping list over here, for example, number 1 says banana, number 2 says cucumber, number 3 says tomato. So you remember banana, cucumber, tomato, banana, cucumber, tomato, banana, cucumber, tomato. And you keep on repeating that. So that when you go outside in the market and you go to the shop and you say banana, cucumber, tomato, that just is in your mind. So that is for something really short, like 3 or 4 items. What if you need to memorize a long list around 8 to 10 or even 20 or even 30 or even 52 for in case of a deck of cards? So there comes the very interesting techniques. One of them is the very famous memory palace, okay, where you build an entire palace surrounding those objects. Let me give you a very good example. What you need to do is, you need to, in your mind, visualize a location that you are familiar with. For example, your house. The moment you enter the door, the first thing that you see is the door. Then the moment you enter, for example, you have a sofa to the right. The second thing you see is the sofa. Third thing you see is the table. Then you slowly go inside. In the right, you have a kitchen. In the kitchen, you have a fridge. And then you have a stove. And then you have a cupboard. After that, you go inside to your bedroom. Then you see the bedroom door. Then you open the door. Then you see your bed, your cupboard, your dressing table. In your mind, you create a map. Then after that, you associate that map to the list that you have. For example, let's note down a few objects. Number 1 is a carrot. Number 2 is, let's say, a teddy bear. Number 3 is a bottle of juice. Number 4 is an orange. Number 5 is milk. Number 6 is pencil. Number 7 is shoes. Number 8 is a notebook. So we're going to do this together, okay? So I have 8 objects: carrot, teddy bear, bottle of juice, orange, milk, pencil, shoes, and notebook. Now, how will you memorize all those things, and that too in a sequence? By creating a memory palace. Let's go with the example that I had mentioned, the one where you memorize the entire map of your house. For example, when you come to your house, the first thing you see is a door. And mind it, in order to memorize things by visualizing, you have to visualize in the most creative way possible so that it just is in your mind. For example, when I come to my house, the first thing that I see is a door made of a carrot. Number 1, carrot. I slowly open the door made of carrot and go inside and see my sofa. On the sofa is a 9-foot tall teddy bear. Mind it, and while doing that, you have to visualize 9-foot tall teddy bear sitting on my sofa, and it says, "Hi." Okay? I say, "Hi." Then I go inside. Right beside the sofa is the table. On that table is a bottle of juice that is this big, which is for the 9-foot tall teddy bear. So, a big bottle of juice for the big teddy bear. Okay? So, we memorize 3 things. Then I go inside to my kitchen and I see my refrigerator is of a bright orange color. Okay? A very bright orange color. Okay? Then slowly I see on the stove is a pot of milk that is boiling, a big pot of milk that is boiling. And it's just about to boil out of the pot, and I just switch off the gas, switch off the stove. Done. So what did you memorize? A door made of a carrot, a 9-foot tall teddy bear on the sofa who is drinking a bottle of juice which is as big as this much. Then I go in the kitchen and see a big fridge which is of the color orange. Then immediately I see on the stove is a pot of milk which is about to fall off, and I switch off the stove. Now, I slowly move towards my bedroom. Now this time, the bedroom door is not a normal door. It is shaped like a very big pencil with the eraser, pink eraser on the top. How crazy is that? I open the pencil door and go inside, open the cupboard, and see my clothes are missing. Instead of my clothes, there are big pairs of shoes which belongs to the teddy bear. He just moved all the clothes out of the closet and put it on my bed. And there are just big shoes in that. Okay? Now I'm really angry by that. So I see a big notebook on my bed and I start writing my frustration on the notebook that my house is hijacked. So now we created a big story. Alright? Now let's see how we did. The first thing is a carrot, which is the door. The second thing is a teddy bear, 9-foot teddy bear who's sitting on my bed. The third thing is a bottle of juice which the teddy bear was drinking and was on the table. The fourth thing was the refrigerator which was of orange color. The fifth thing was milk which was about to fall off the stove. The sixth thing was the pencil door. The seventh thing was the shoes which was in the closet. The eighth thing was the notebook where I wrote in my frustration. So there you go. We just remembered 8 different objects from the list using the memory palace. Look how interesting is that. Now there you go. What you can do is you can write a list of 8 to 10 objects and create a memory palace, and again start writing it down, remembering all those objects in that creative way so that you remember each object from the list. Wasn't that interesting? So we're going to cover more interesting stuff. All right. So the next thing we're going to learn is the chain system or the peg system. Okay. Just like pegs or clips or links like chains, what we are going to do is we're going to link all those objects in a very creative and elaborate story. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a list on my phone, which we are going to remember using the peg system. Okay. I have a list over here, which I'm going to call out. And what you guys can do is by the end of this, after we memorize this, we're going to assess ourselves. So I'm going to write the list over here as well, and you're going to do it as well, and we're going to check how I did. All right. So number 1 is a chair. Number 2 is a notebook. Number 3, sunglasses. 4, backpack. 5, remote control. 6, water bottle. 7 is a pen. 8 is a pillow. 9, keys. 10, headphones. So how a chain system works is, in a chain system, we need to create a very elaborate story, and it has to be a very weird and funny one so that it is easily memorized. Each object should have a connection to the previous one, just like chains. Now the very first thing that we see is a chair. So what I need to do is I need to imagine a story with a chair. Okay, there you go. I'm sitting on a huge chair. Okay, it's almost like a bed. It's a big chair with armrest. It's a unique antique style chair. Okay, and I'm sitting on that. It's such a huge chair that it has drawers attached to it. Okay, so what I do is I open one of the drawers, and inside I see a very interesting notebook, the very unique one with the leather bound cover. So I take out the notebook and put it on my lap. Okay, now I open the notebook and I don't see anything because it's too bright. It's sunny. So what I do is I take out my sunglasses. Now these are minded very funny sunglasses, which are like the heart shaped, I didn't have any other sunglasses, so I just had that lying around. So I take that and put it on my eyes, and I look really funny, the heart shaped sunglasses. But it really helped me to read the notebook. Now I start reading the notebook. The next thing is a backpack. How do I associate sunglass with the backpack? Okay. So let's reframe this. Okay, with your notebook, and it's too bright and sunny. I am not being able to open my eyes. So what I do is I remember I did have a sunglass with me, but that was a weird one, the heart-shaped one, which is in my backpack. So I open my backpack, I take out my sunglasses, put it, and mind it, I look really funny in the heart-shaped sunglasses. Okay, and I start reading. Okay, chair, big chair done. Open up the drawer and take out the antique notebook. Notebook is done. It's very bright. I remember my sunglasses, and the sunglasses are in my backpack. Backpack is done. I remove the sunglasses, put it on my face, and then I start reading. 4 objects are done. The next moment, while I'm reading the notebook, it's too sunny, it's too hot, and I get really thirsty. I reach inside my backpack to take out a water bottle. Okay, but it's a very unique water bottle. It's just shaped like a remote control that you play games with. Okay, and the most interesting part is the one where the wire is, that's where the sipper is, and I drink the water just like this using the wire as a sipper. The next thing is a pen. Now let's connect the water bottle with the pen. I'm done drinking. Then what I remember is there are some empty blank, like just like fill in the blanks in the notebook. So I need to fill that out. I need the pen for that. So I take the water bottle, put it in my bag, and take out a pen, a big pen, a pen as big as that. I just had that with me, and it's a very interesting, unique fountain pen, the one with the ink, and I start writing it down. Just write it down, write. I fill up all the blanks. Now I'm really tired because it's sunny, I'm thirsty, I finished all my water, and then I'm tired. what I do is, I again reach inside my backpack, take out a pillow, put it on the floor, and I sleep. Now, while I'm asleep, something really crazy happens. A thief comes, reaches in my pocket, takes out the keys to my car, goes to my car, opens the door, and inside he finds a brand new headphones that I just bought. It's a big one, it's the one like this, and it's very expensive, and he just runs away with it. Okay, so I hope we just remembered 10 objects. Let's see how we did. Okay, so let's recap the entire story using those objects. One is a big chair. I open the drawer, I take out the notebook, and I start opening it. I couldn't read anything because of the sun. Then I remember there's a sunglass in my backpack. I reach inside my backpack, take out my sunglasses, put my backpack down, and start reading. Then I'm thirsty. Then I need water bottle. My water bottle is shaped like a remote control. Then I drink from the wire of the remote control. And then I see the notebook. I see that there are fill in the blanks in it. I reach inside my bag, take out a big fountain pen, and I start writing. After writing, I'm really tired. I take a pillow out of my backpack, put on the floor, and start sleeping. A thief comes in, reaches inside my pocket, takes out my keys to the car, goes to the car, opens the door, and there he sees brand new headphones. Okay, now I'm going to note down 1 to 10, and this is the exercise. You're going to try to do that as well without rewinding the video. Okay, so there you go. Number 1, I'm going to do that silently. You're going to do that as well, and we're going to check. Okay. Number 4 was okay. And then it was number 6 was this, and after that was, and after that was this. Okay. Finally, there you go. I just wrote down all the things, and I hope you did as well. So let's see how we did. So number 1. So these were what I wrote, okay? So number 1 is a chair, correct. Number 2 is a notebook. Number 3, sunglasses. Number 4, backpack. Number 5, remote control. Number 6, water bottle. Number 7, pen. Number 8, pillow. Number 9, keys. Number 10, headphones. There you go, 10 out of 10 correct. I hope you did that as well. So that was the really interesting chain method or the peg method. All right, so I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it, and you can use it for a lot of stuff. You can even remember around 10 objects, 20 objects, 30 objects, creating an entire story linking each of the previous objects. All right, that was the chain method and the peg method. Now there is also a bit of an advanced way that you can memorize using chain objects. So we're going to cover that as well right now. So what if you need to remember each of the object and also remember the number it is at? For example, 1 is a chair, 2 is a notebook. What if someone calls in what was number 7? And in this case, we do not know, because we need to have a look at it so that we remember what the number 7 is, or we need to backtrack from the headphones to go to number 7. Now there is also one of the ways using a similar chain method. So in this method, what you need to do is, along with remembering a chain like this, you also need to remember the numbers in a very unique way. Now this uses the factor of sound. Okay, how do you remember the number in a very creative way? This is how it looks like. The number 1, you need to convert it to an object. Now number 1 sounds like sun, or number 1 sounds like a bun. Okay, so number 1 becomes a bun. A burger bun, a sweet bun, anything that you want, or a sun, or anything that you are comfortable with. Number 2 sounds like a shoe, so it becomes a shoe. Number 3 sounds like a tree. Number 4 sounds like a door. Number 5 sounds like a hive, a beehive, right? Number 6 sounds like sticks, okay? Number 7 sounds like heaven. Number 8 sounds like ate. I just ate something. Yeah, I ate something. Then number 9 sounds like wine. And number 10 sounds like a hen. So that's from 1 to 10. 1 being a bun, 2 being a shoe, 3 being a tree, 4 being a door, 5 being a hive, 6 being sticks, 7 being heaven, 8 being 8, 9 being wine, 10 being hen. Now, once you have remembered all those things, you need to associate them with the objects that you have. Now, let's create a fresh list. Remember this: 1 wallet, 2 coffee mug, 3 umbrella, 4 scissors, 5 phone charger, 6 sneakers, 7 watch, 8 towel, 9 flashlight, 10 mirror. You need to associate the number 1 with the wallet. So number 1 is a bun. You need to associate bun with a wallet and a wallet with a bun. So how would you do that? Imagine you going to a shop to buy a bun, and instead of cream inside the bun, when you open the bun, it opened just like a wallet, and inside there were a lot of money, just like a wallet. You take the bun, open it, it opened just like a wallet. There is a pocket just like a wallet, and there are money just like a wallet. So bun becomes a wallet. Done? That's number 1. Number 2 is a shoe. Now you can imagine a sad story where you see a poor couple. They're having coffee, but they do not have the money to buy a coffee mug. So what they are doing is they are taking their boots, big boots, which looks like a big mug. They're washing the insides and they're having coffee in it, just like a coffee mug. And they are using the laces as handles, and let's just create an imaginary story that you can remember. So that shoe becomes a coffee mug. Number 3 is a tree. Tree is umbrella. Now you imagine you going outside and it's really sunny, and you forgot to carry your umbrella, and you sit under a tree covered from the sun just like an umbrella. Tree becomes an umbrella. 4, door. Door, scissors. So how do you associate door with scissors? You can imagine you are locked outside from your house, and you are not being able to open the door. What you do is you take out scissors from your pocket and you start picking the lock with the scissors, just like a lockpicker does. Using scissors, you don't have the necessary equipment, you just use scissors and try opening the lock. 5, and that is a hive, beehive, and a phone charger. So you are at a new hotel, you're staying at a new hotel, and you're about to charge your phone, and you push the charger, it's not going inside, and you force it inside, and what happens was, behind the charger was a huge beehive, and you just punctured the beehive, and all the bees are running after you to bite you, and you're just running inside the hotel, escaping from the bees. So phone charger, hive, 5. 6 are sticks, okay, and 6 is sneakers. Okay, so you can imagine a marathon runner whose legs are really thin, just like sticks, and you can imagine 2 sticks in place of their legs, and they are wearing big running sneakers, and they are running, creaking. The sticks are just creaking, and they are running wearing those sneakers. Then you go sticks, sneakers. 7 is heaven. Heaven is watch. Now how do I associate that with? Okay, now imagine you have your favorite watch, and it's really nice, really cool, okay? And one day your watch dies, the battery dies, the watch dies, and you console yourself by saying that my watch, it's okay because my watch is in a better place, right now. It's in heaven. 7, watch. Number 8 is 8, towel. You can make this also very interesting. Imagine you're at a hotel with a friend, a very 7-star hotel with your friend, and the waiter serves, the small tablets which you put in water and it becomes a towel. Okay, so the waiter serves those tablets on the plate, and your friend coming first time to a 7-star hotel, he just thinks it's a piece of chocolate and he pops it in his mouth. After that, he realizes that it is not a chocolate, it's a towel. That's a funny one, right? So towel, 8. So he ate the towel. Okay, so he ate the towel. All right. So there you go, towel and 8. That's number 8. 9 is wine. Wine is flashlight. You can imagine you're at a wine shop to buy wine, and suddenly the power goes off and you are not being able to see any bottles, and you take out a flashlight from your pocket and you are searching a cool wine bottle, a nice wine bottle, using your flashlight. Okay, and you finally find one. So wine shop, lights out, you take out flashlight, so flashlight. So 10 is a hen and a mirror. A hen comes inside your house and keeps on running inside your house, running throughout your house, and at the end it is in front of a mirror and is really shocked by the reflection, and it jumps, spreading out its wings just like that. Okay, so hen, 10, mirror, done. So I hope we remembered all those things. Let's see how we did. So one sounds like a bun. You go to a shop to buy a bun. You open the bun and you see it's not a bun, it's a wallet that's shaped like a bun, and there are money inside it. 2, shoe, poor couple wants to drink coffee but they don't have a coffee mug. They take out their boots, their shoe, and start drinking. 2 is shoe, and shoe, coffee bun, coffee mug. 3, tree, hot sunny day, you're under a tree, you forgot your umbrella, so you're under a tree. So 3, umbrella. 4, door, you're locked out from your house, you don't have anything except a scissor, and you start opening your door using the scissors, the 4-door scissors. 5, hive, phone charger, because you're pushing a charger inside and you puncture a beehive and the beehive is running after you and you're running scared for your life. 6, sticks, a marathon runner with legs as thin as sticks wearing sneakers. So 6 sticks, sneakers. 7, heaven, your watch which died and is at a better place, that is heaven, that is 7. 8, towel, you took a friend to a big hotel and he was served a small towel that is shaped like a tablet, which is supposed to be dipped in water so that it becomes a towel. So he ate that towel and realized that it's a towel. Okay. 9, wine, you're at a wine shop and the power goes out and you're searching the wine with a flashlight. So flashlight, wine, 9. 10, hen comes inside your house, starts running, sees a mirror, is scared, spreads out its wings and jumps. All right. So there you go. I hope we remembered everything. So if someone asks you what's that number 4, so 4, you remember a door, then you remember you're locked out of your house, and you open it with scissors. So 4 is scissors. What's that number? 8, my friend ate a towel, so it becomes 8 is towel. What is that number 2? Number 2, shoe, a boot. A poor couple don't have money to buy a coffee mug. They take their boot and start drinking from it. So 2, shoe, coffee mug. So that was how you remember the numbers along with the objects associated with it. What's that number? 9, wine, flashlight. Okay. So 1, bun, wallet. 2, shoe, coffee mug. 3, tree, umbrella. 4, door, scissors. 5, hive, phone charger. 6, sticks, sneakers. 7, heaven, watch. 8, towel. 9, wine, flashlight. 10, hen, mirror. All right. So what if you need to go beyond that? What if you need to go to 11 or 12 or 13 or 14? So you need to do the same thing. For 11, it's 2 buns. Okay, 2 wallets. For 12, you need to make a chain. Okay, for 12, it's 1 bun, 2 shoe. Then it's a bun and a shoe and the object. You need to link all those 3 together so that it becomes 1. So 13 is bun, tree and the object. 14 is bun, door and the object. And just like that, you need to create your story using all those principles. So that was the PEG system. I hope you understood. And what you can do is you can do this exercise. You can just open Google and find out a list of objects and you start memorizing them. Okay. So these were the few techniques that you can use to improve your memory, to improve a lot of things. You can also use this to memorize phone numbers. For example, you have to create an elaborate story, because I already told you to associate numbers with objects. For example, 1 bun, 2 shoe, and using that combination in that exact sequence, what you can do is, because I had also taught you to remember the entire list of objects, shopping list, by creating a memory palace. So what you can do is you can use the memory palace and you can use the numbers which was converted to objects to make a list of objects so that you remember the entire sequence of phone numbers. And once you practice this, once it becomes your second nature, you can do a lot of memory work with that. Because when I was a kid, I saw a very famous magician and mentalist known as Harry Lorraine. He used to do incredible demonstrations of memory work using all these techniques. Okay, so using all these techniques, and there are even a lot of record holders who use these techniques to memorize a lot of things. Okay, so practice this, practice and practice, and I know it's interesting, it's fun, right? And it's a fun way to improve your memory. And once it becomes your second nature, you don't even need to consciously do all these things. It just happens right inside your mind, and your memory becomes sharper and sharper and sharper. It's just like sharpening a blade. All right, so I hope you like all the methods that I taught you. If you like this video, give this a thumbs up and do share it with your friends and family, because this is something that everyone can enjoy, everyone can try, and which is really helpful for everyone. All right, so do share it with your friends and family. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, click on the subscribe button that's right over here and the bell button beside it, so that you do not miss any further videos like this from my channel, or you do not miss any updates from my channel. So I hope you like this. Go ahead, try it out, practice it, and do some exercises with that, mental exercises with that. And these are not tedious exercises, these are really fun. I enjoyed a lot showing you all this and also trying it along with you. So I hope you had fun as well. So that was it from my side. I'll see you in the next. Bye-bye.